1.6 trillion pesos yan ang inaasang kakulangan para ponduhan ang proposed 5.27 trillion national budget para sa 2023. Kaya sabi ni Finance Secretary Benjamin Jokno, kailangan mangutang. Sa ngayon, nasa 12.79 trillion na ang kabuang utang ng bansa. Representative Franz Castro ang tila kakulangan ng
Import inflation jumped 17%. Manila is classified and initial price by a whopping from 4.9% in May.
Tinalakay ni Bongbong ang kanyang gabinete ang inasabi ng mga patas sa ay sinasaktan at representante kanilang daw na nakikita nilang balakid para limasuhin at mga komplikado.
So, you're obviously getting affected by these current events that you see on the news. But then, what do you think are you doing there? Do you provide contributions to take part in these issues?
What can you do to have an impact on our government? Most people would say being a good citizen of the country is enough. But then again, what does it really mean to be a good citizen?
With everything that is happening in our country and the world right now, the definition of being a good citizen tends to vary for every person. Most of the time, it is based on their political views and their stand on certain issues. But being a good citizen goes beyond the black and white of politics. It doesn't matter which side of the political spectrum you are on. What matters is how you make this country a better place to live in. If you don't know where to start, here are 14 ways on how to be a good citizen. Number 1. Be patriotic. The dictionary defines patriotism as the love for or devotion to one's country. This is probably why being patriotic is one of the most important qualities of a good citizen. You see, when you love someone, you only want the best for them. The same thing applies when you love your country. You don't want it to come to harm. Rather, you want it to improve and be the best that it can be. And if necessary, you make sacrifices for it to achieve greatness. Number 2. Give back to the community. As citizens and human beings, we are morally obliged to look out for our brothers and sisters in need. It's what makes us a society. So if you want to be a good citizen, give back to your community. Donate to charities and volunteer in non-profit organizations. Help the poor and the sick. Start a fundraising activity for a worthwhile cause. Number 3. Be a productive member of society. To be a productive member of society means actively contributing to its betterment. A productive member of society is someone who is of use to the society he or she belongs to. They are the ones who make a positive contribution to the country. In short, a good citizen. Number 4. Take part in social issues. Admit it or not, most of us tend to take part in social issues only when it concerns us. But being a good citizen also means getting involved in issues plaguing the country, even if it doesn't directly affect you. Number 5. Vote. Voting is one of the ways you can show your country that you care. Whether it's your local school board or the national elections, your vote can make a change. It's not just a right but a responsibility. Besides, there are so many people in the world right now who are robbed of the right to vote. Don't waste that opportunity given to you. Number 6. Mentor someone. Sharing your knowledge is one of the greatest gifts you can give to your country. If our ancestors didn't share their knowledge, then probably no civilization would flourish. So go ahead, mentor someone. Ask your local school board for any after-school teaching opportunities. You can also offer internship opportunities to the youth in your local community. Number 7. Cultivate your skills and talents. Your talents and skills are your best contribution to the country, whether you're skilled in the arts, sciences, or sports. Your country has benefited from it in one way or another. You never know that with this, you are and you will be able to help in nation building, plus in bringing honor to the country. Number 8. Keep your home in order. The family is the basic unit of society, and the home is where someone's values and beliefs are formed. Thus, keeping your home in order is already making a positive contribution to society. Number 9. Follow the law. The law might be harsh or unfair at times, but it is the law, and it's your duty as a citizen to follow them and encourage others to do so. Number 10. Treat others with respect. Being a good citizen means treating everyone with respect, no matter who they are or where they come from. Remember that how you treat others reflects the kind of society you were brought up in. Number 11. Stand up to injustice. Every day, millions of people are experiencing injustice all over the world. Yet, only very few have the courage to stand up against it. But remember that as long as most of us are turning a blind eye to the injustices happening around us, there can be no real change. Besides, it's our duty as citizens to defend those who cannot fight for themselves. Number 12. Conserve resources. A country's natural resources are its greatest assets. That's why doing your part in conserving those resources is already a service to your country. Besides, resources like water in particular are vital to people's survival. You may not think much about not turning the faucet off or not fixing a leaking pipe, but in some areas, all that wasted water can already cause a life. Number 13. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Just like conserving resources, a good citizen should practice the 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reducing your waste keeps the landfill from overflowing with trash. It also keeps potentially toxic materials from rivers, streams, oceans, and waterways, while reusing and recycling materials saves money and resources. It helps your country save on waste disposal costs. Plus, it ensures that raw materials are turned into new products, reducing the need for virgin materials and conserving the country's resources. Number 14. Pay your taxes. This goes without saying. Paying taxes is an obligation for every income-earning citizen. And if you want to be a good citizen, you must pay your taxes diligently. Your taxes are used to build roads and bridges, fund schools, and pay the military. If you don't pay your taxes, how will the government do all those? To sum it up, being a good citizen may not be that easy, but it's not that hard either. All you need is a little bit of selflessness and a whole lot of love for your country and its people. But at the end of the day, it still boils down to your choices. So, make sure to choose to be a good citizen every single day.